So just on that, why? And I know what people are going to be thinking. Some people are going to be thinking, listening to that. Well, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
You were the richest man in the UK for a short time. Something was driving that, Ian, and it wasn't to go and give it to Mildred down the road, because you had big houses, flash cars, and all the rest of it. So how would you answer that?
Well, just truthfully, really, I after my professional football career fell apart because I had a head-on car collision and it ruined my lower spine. At the age of 18, I'm now floundering. What am I going to do now? And I went into mechanical engineering briefly, and I really enjoyed that because it suits my brain type. Lots of moving parts and things that you could organise. And I was building cars and all kinds of stuff. I used to take things from a tip and build things that other people had thrown away, and I loved all that. And then I got into financial services in the very early 1980s, and I discovered that. And I am, by the way, I am trying to answer your question, but there is a backstory to it. You see,
Yeah.
I discovered that I had a gift. My gift was to look at people's problems, and lots of people have lots of problems with their world of commerce, their financial world, if you want to call it that. And I had a gift where I could ask people some questions about what they needed and what they wanted from their finances at all different levels of wealth. And I would come up with a plan of how they could achieve their objectives. And I was doing this in the early 1980s. And that became massively successful for me. And basically all I was doing was problem solving. And I love problem solving. Now, if you wind the clock forward many years, and that, I did that, it's called wealth management. And I had one of the biggest practices because it is a professional practice. Sadly, I've got lots of letters after my name, Chartered Insurance Institute qualified at the highest possible level. I did many, many years of study, and I did all that stuff back in the matrix that you do if you want to be a professional. And at the core of everything I've ever done is problem solving. Now, because I was good at it, riches came, but I never did it for the money, ever.